Welcome to day 5. You guys are almost all the way through this 6-day water challenge. I hope you are learning a ton about water, detoxing, hydration, mindset, elimination, the whole thing. Who ever thought drinking water could have so many nuances and information to learn? Okay, so today is a pretty simple day where I want to share with you different types of water that people often ask me about. One of the common questions I get is, can carbonated water, does that count? Carbonated water can cause or create a bit more acidity in the body than what we like to have. We're always shooting to have more of an alkaline state living or alkaline state within the body. And carbonated water can definitely cause a little bit more acidity. Now, the biggest problem I have with carbonated, we'll see if I get this right. The biggest problem I have with carbonated water is that very often there are natural or artificial flavors and even other preservatives inside the water. If you remember the analogy I gave on day 1, where even if you put an engine oil inside a gas tank, it will ruin the car. Same thing goes with what our liver needs to fuel it in order to detoxify. So in order to detoxify, the liver needs just pure, clean water. Not water with natural artificial flavors or even natural flavors. Definitely not water with preservatives, sugar, or anything else. So if it's plain carbonated water that you make in like a soda stream or sparkling water with nothing else, like a Pellegrino, then and that's the only way you can get the water, and then do it, drink it, because that's still a million times better than not having any water at all. So if you just cannot, your body, your taste buds just don't respond to plain, pure, simple water, and you need the carbonated kind of bubbly texture and flavor in order to get it down, then do that. Again, just make sure there's nothing else in it. No natural, no artificial flavors, no preservatives, no fillers, no sugar, none of that stuff. Which really brings us on to, a lot of people ask about sports water. And there's different infused waters. Again, we're looking for plain, pure water. You can put your own fresh squeeze lemon or lime juice or organic herbal tea. No caffeine, no preservatives, no fillers, no sugars, and nothing else. If you have a sports water or an infused water or some other form of bottled water, read the ingredients. If there's anything other than fresh squeezed lemon or lime or organic herbal tea, then you can certainly have it, right? But it doesn't count towards your water intake of a gallon of water per day. There is another kind of water that is a little bit nuanced and different, which is coconut water. Coconut water, if it's true coconut water that came straight from the coconut, cold pressed, organic, non-GMO coconut water. My very favorite brand is called Harmless Harvest Coconut Water. It's so good. That is full of electrolytes. It's full of minerals. It's super alkalinizing. It's really, really good for you. Now, that also doesn't count towards the gallon of water per day per se, but if you're short on minerals or if you are worried about getting minerals in, have a coconut water a day, and you will get tons of electrolytes and minerals. What you want to make sure is you read the ingredients, okay? Because some coconut waters will say all natural, organic, like they make it look so good, and then they add sugar to the ingredients, processed sugar. And if any of you have read my book, Piece of Cake, The Secret to an Anti-Inflammatory Diet, you know that processed sugar is the number one most inflammatory thing you can put into your body, tied with alcohol, and if we're pushing all this inflammation out, our goal is to eventually stop adding it into our mouth. So read the ingredients label and check out day 6 of this challenge, because I will be sharing with you information about a master class designed just for you, so that I can help take you to the next level of healing through diet and lifestyle beyond just water. So more information on that coming tomorrow. Tomorrow's day 6. Crazy. And then 2 more things. Filtered water. What kind of filters do we use? Do we need to do filtered water? I hear these questions all the time, as well as, okay, if I'm buying bottled water, what kind of bottled water do I want? Filtered water. If you are drinking water out of a tap, ideally you're filtering it. If you cannot filter it, keep drinking the water out of a tap. It's not a reason to stop drinking. The mind will do crazy tricks on you here, so pay attention to that. It's not a reason to stop drinking, but ideally you have filtered water. The reason being, especially if it's a town water, even well water has certain can have certain components to it which you want to filter out, and definitely town and city water has chlorine and all the different chemicals to sanitize the water, but also ultimately are more toxins and inflammation for the liver to have to process. So we're using the water to support the liver, but if there's chlorine and toxins in it, then that actually goes into the liver. So make sure you do your best, do your best to get a filter. A Brita filter you can find almost anywhere, Amazon, Kmart, Target, you name it. They're Smith's, your local grocery store. They're super simple. They're really affordable. And so if nothing else, I recommend getting a very simple Brita filter. And if you are interested in getting a more high-end, high-tech, really, really great filter, there's a company called Aqualive. This is the filter we have in our house. It's an under sink reverse osmosis. So they take out 100% of all the toxins, pathogens, chemicals, and through the reverse osmosis. And then unlike all the other reverse osmosis water filters that I know about, they remineralize the water. So I was sharing that a lot of people are low on minerals, has to do with the depletion of minerals in our soil. That's another lesson for another day. Needless to say, we need as many minerals as we can get. And so a remineralizer does an amazing job at adding minerals back into the water, which other reverse osmosis machines will not do. In addition, the Aqualive actually takes the water molecules and divides them. So it's able to divide the water molecules so that they're smaller and more easily absorbed through the cell membrane of your cells, so that you ultimately can become more hydrated. If I drink this water bottle, I may be twice as hydrated drinking water from the Aqualive, because the cells can absorb the water molecules more easily. That was tough for me to say. So again, the company is called Aqualive. Make sure you check your day 5 email. I have worked out an agreement. I let them know that I was promoting them and that I use their Aqualive in my house, and they are giving you guys all a discount with the link provided in the day 5 email. So if that's something you're interested in, check it out. It's definitely not super cheap, but phenomenal water. All right, you guys. Bottled water. I'm looking at my notes. We don't want to forget bottled water. Bottled water is tricky. There are a number of bottled water companies that add, there's Nestle and Dasani and a bunch of bottled water companies that have really low standards in terms of where the water source come from, how well it is filtered, and if there's any sort of additive or filler added to it. The only 2 water bottles that I will purchase is either Fiji water bottle. It's an amazing water source from Fiji. Time and time again, it's been proven to be some of the highest quality of water out there in terms of bottled water, or Smart Water. So those are the 2 that I buy. And that wraps it up, you guys. Day 5. Congratulations. I'm so excited for you. I hope you're feeling better, experiencing more energy. I hope that some of your pain's going away. Maybe the number on the scale may be going down. You may be experiencing more glowing skin. You may be experiencing less bloating. Let me know in the Facebook group. I would love to know what you're experiencing so I can celebrate it with you. Have a beautiful day.